Hello there. Welcome to this video today. What came to me to work on is releasing sadness. A lot of people I have come in contact with lately, since this happens to be the holiday season. You could be watching this at any time of the year, but today is December 22nd, 2024. So a lot of people have been feeling some sadness, and I thought, why not do a video on it to help you to feel better and happier? So I'm going to be adding in a couple of different tapping points that I don't typically do on video. It's usually something that I use with my clients privately, but I was told by spirit that I needed to bring them in today. So I want you to, we'll just get started, and I want you to just close your eyes wherever you're at, and we'll just do a little centering first, and and then we'll get into some tapping and a meditation. So arrive wherever you are at, right? If you'd like to, you can lie down just for the beginning couple of minutes, but it really is best if you can sit up to do the tapping part. So close your eyes wherever you're at, and let's take 3 deep breaths in. So exhale fully, inhale through your nose, exhale out your mouth, inhale fully again, and exhale out. And one more time, in and out. So feel your feet on the floor if you are sitting up, or feel your body supported by whatever you are sitting on or lying on. And take a moment and do an inventory of your physical body. So if you were shining a flashlight from the top of your head, kind of slowly going through all the parts of your body, your head, your neck, shoulders, chest, arms, and just notice where there might be some tension, where there might be some pain. Go through your organs, your belly, your back, your spine, um, your glutes, your hips, your upper legs and thighs, back of the legs, knees, elbows. All right, your shins and calves, ankles and feet, fingers and toes. And just notice where you felt some tension. Just take a deep breath in and send it to those parts and see if they can relax just a little bit more. And then take the flashlight and just in your mind, shine it in your mind and just see what is going on in your mind. Is there like a lot of overthinking? Do you feel like you're pretty still and present here? And no, there's no judgment at all with any of this. And it's not trying to force or change anything, right? It's just noticing. Is there a lot of mental chatter, or do you feel pretty at peace? And remember, you're not doing anything wrong. You're safe here, right? Nothing bad is happening. And then shine the flashlight on your emotional body. You know, that could be in your heart, maybe, in your chest, in your belly, could be anywhere. And what's coming up emotionally for you? And I would strongly suggest and invite you to write these things down in a journal. So you can pause the video if you need to go grab a piece of paper or a journal and a pen and write down your findings, write down your inventory. So you create a baseline of where you're at. And then we will continue. So the next part is pick one thing that is hopefully not extremely traumatic, because remember, you have to be your own advocate when you do this work by yourself. And I'm obviously just guiding you through a general tapping video and energy healing meditation video here. So please reach out to someone for support or get medical attention, or reach out to me if you want for some help and private work, because I do not want you to feel like you are activated in anything worse. So I would pick something that is not super, super big, right? But I'm going to guide you through some tips and tools that will help you when things feel really big and really sad or really just overwhelming. So if you could pick one thing and finish this sentence, even though I feel, I mean, we're working on the word sad. So even though I feel sad because fill in the blank with one thing. So I would pick the one thing today that is bothering you the most. There might be 3 or 5 things that you are feeling sad about, but try just to pick one thing to work on, because you will get better and faster results. And the one thing that is the higher intensity on the scale of 0 to 10, right? 0, there's no intensity. 10, it's crazy intense, or maybe it's 10 plus, will help to diffuse or dismantle the other things that are bothering you as well. All right. So pick one thing, rate it on a scale of 0 to 10, and we will get started. All right. So starting by tapping on the side of your hand, we're just going to tap on the points because you might not be familiar with them, but just follow along. And we're just going to take some deep breaths, and I'm going to show you the added points. They're called rib points, which are right under the chest, and finger points. So just tapping on the karate chop point here, deep breath in and out. And top of the head with a flat, full palm, top of the head, deep breath in through the nose and let it go out your mouth. And then 2 fingers right inside where the hairline of the eyebrows start, tapping gently, deep breath in as much as you can, lengthening and letting go. And then outside the corners of the eyes, again, nice deep breath in, maybe to a 4 count. Maybe there's a little pause at the top now before you fully exhale longer all the way out. And then we're on top of the cheekbones. Inhale again through the nose. As much as you can, feel the body fill up, and then release fully all the way out. And then 2 fingers right under the center of the nose. Again, nice deep breath in through the nose. And let go. Let it all go. Feel your body relaxing. And then right under the lip where the chin goes in, right here, 2 fingers here. And again, deep breath in. Fill the body, expand the ribs. And then let go all the way out. And then I do a gentle fist, like right in the center here on my thymus gland. On the thymus gland, we have one. Some people like this instead, but I like this. Again, deep breath in, fill up your lungs, your body, expand, and then let go all the way out. And then we're going to go under the armpit next to your chest. Okay, so I typically pick one side. It doesn't matter which side. Some people do both sides, right? And you can. And if it's tough to reach around, just do it this way. It's totally fine. All right, again, nice deep breath in. And let go. And now, as I said, we're going to add in rib points and finger points. So under your chest, you have the top pointed parts, right, of the rib cage here. So deep breath in and let go. These points are really good for extreme overwhelm, sadness, extreme emotions. And then we're going to do finger points. I'm going to show you up close. So outside the thumb, right where the side of the skin, the cuticle, the side of the cuticle here meets the nail. Right, just gentle tapping, and you're not going to take a deep breath on each finger because I don't want you to hyperventilate. You can just breathe normally, or maybe take one deep breath when it feels right for you. And then you go right to the same spot on the pointer, and you can tap 5 to 20 times, it doesn't matter. Just use your intuition, right? But you don't want it to be just one tap. And if you're feeling like you don't want to actually tap, you can press on the points. Some people who have extreme anxiety really don't love the fast tapping. So you can definitely do, it's really more about the intention. So you can definitely just press, right? You can just press and hold on the points as well. So you'll do the same thing on the other hand, outside the thumb on the side where it meets the nail. All right, maybe take another deep breath in here if you've kind of lost that. And then pointer, it's the same on all of them. Middle finger, ring finger, and pinky. Right, so you can definitely like press and hold, or just press and hold, or maybe just kind of, rub the spot a little bit, right? You can just rub here and press, rub here and press, same thing. You don't want to go that quickly, but, stay on the spot a little bit, and just kind of have the intention that it's helping you to release. So that is something you can do, that whole sequence. You can just do exactly as we did, no words, and it will definitely help you to feel better. And then let's go into like your thing that's bugging you today, right? So tapping on the side of your hand here, we're going to do setup statement and acceptance phrase 3 times. So your subconscious knows exactly what situation or what thing you're working on. So you'll repeat after me. Even though I feel sad, I'm choosing to acknowledge I feel this way. And even though I feel sad, because fill in the blank with just a short little, because so-and-so made me feel this way, or I'm alone, or, right, like just a little short snippet of what it is. And then say, and I'm acknowledging I feel this way, or this is just how I feel right now. You want the words to sound really true for you and land in a just a right and compassionate way for you, right? And then one more time. Even though I'm feeling sad, there are things in my life that I can that I remember that are happy, right? I have happy things going on in my life, or things that I'm grateful for, or things that I have gratitude for, or people I have gratitude for, or situations I have gratitude for, right? Fill in the blank with your truth there. Even if it's one small little thing that makes you happy, like a cup of coffee, your, bed is comfortable. Sometimes I know I've been in places where it's been really hard to anchor into anything happy. And, being able to sleep in a comfortable bed is something that I anchored into. Having soft sheets, right? Making a cup of tea in the morning. Being able to, have my cat with me. So whatever you can anchor into, use that here. And then say, and right now I am safe and nothing bad is happening to me. I might be feeling sad, which is an emotional response to a situation, but it's not a bad thing. Crying is a good release. And this will help you to release those sad feelings. Top of the head, all this sadness. In between the eyebrows, all this sadness. And outside the eyes, this sadness. And underneath the eyes, all this sadness. Under the nose, I feel sad. On the chin, all this sadness. And if you're feeling more emotional now, I promise it's okay. It's a good thing. But if you feel like you need to pause and go back to what we did in the beginning and not say any words, then do that, right? Under the collarbone here. All this sadness, right? You can always pause and place your hands on your heart and just let yourself cry or be with the emotion, because that's what's going to help it move up and out and transmute. And then under the arm, all this sadness. And then back to the top of the head. See, I switched hands, it doesn't matter. All right. Still feeling sad. And it's possible that it went up, but it will come back down. Right? Still feeling sad. In between the eyebrows. I was at what number, and now I'm at what number? Just notice what that is. Outside the eyes. And my body feels, if it feels better, say that, right? I noticed where I was holding some tension and feeling a little bit more relaxed. Whatever is happening for you, add that in. Under the eyes here. Still feeling sad. Under the nose. But right here and now, nothing bad is happening to me. I'm learning some tools or using some tools that are helping me to release the sadness. Under the collarbone, and I'm supporting myself. Under the arm. So what's coming in for me to say is, I'm allowing myself to feel this sadness, and it's okay. Top of the head. It's okay to let these feelings go. Right? In between the eyebrows. It's okay to feel the sadness. Outside the eyes, even though it might feel messy or uncomfortable, nothing bad is really happening to me. Underneath the eyes. And I will feel better. And if you don't trust that, trust me, because you will feel better. Under the nose. Deep breath in. As much as you can. Expand, fill the body, and then just let it go. And on the chin. I have things that I can anchor into that make me feel happy or make me feel a sense of happiness or gratitude. Under the collarbone. So even though I feel sad, I can also feel happy about something else. It doesn't have to be one or the other. And under the arm. I still feel sad, but if you're feeling better, say that. And then where do you feel the sadness? Like, did you notice that it was in your heart? Or if you got upset, did you feel like you were holding something in your throat or in your jaw? Because that's common. And outside the eyes. Did you notice like a pain come in since we've been working on this together? So tie that together underneath the eyes. All this sadness in my heart, if that's where it is, under the nose. My heart feels sad. On the chin. Or if it's a pain in your shoulder, this sad pain in my shoulder, and say which side and what the pain is like. Stabbing, achy, right? Throbbing, sharp, under the collarbone. All this pain in my, put the body part together. And maybe it's your whole body. Maybe it's in your mind. Under the arm. My body part, say that first, feels sad. Top of the head, but right here and now, it's okay to let some of this sadness go. In between the eyebrows. I don't need to hold onto it to protect me anymore. Outside the eyes, what did that feel like to say? Right? Underneath the eyes. And it's okay if that didn't feel right to say, that's okay. Nothing bad is going to happen to you. Right? Still feeling sad. And I notice that it's still in if it's in a body part somewhere, under the nose. But nothing bad is happening to me. On the chin. If this is about a situation that you're working on that's happened in the past, say, that was then and this is now. And it's not happening anymore. Under the collarbone. Deep breath in as much as you can. Let go. It's not happening anymore. And it's okay to let these feelings go. Or some of the feelings go, if that feels right. And then under the arm. Just tap it out. And then relax. Deep breath in. Close your eyes. Maybe have a sip of water. Or herbal tea. And just let that all like integrate into your system. You might feel tingling, a little swirling of energy, maybe a little tired. All of it is normal and will pass, but let your body feel it, right? Nothing wrong. You're not doing anything wrong. Nothing bad is happening. Just let your body feel it. Right. Grab your journal and write down what that experience was like. What has shifted? What have you noticed? The physical sensations in your body or other events that have come in that this reminded you of. Write it all down. Write your numbers where you're at. And then we'll go into a meditation. So I want you to think about a goal that you have with what you're working on. Right? What is your goal here? To feel less sad, to feel happier, to be able to, just let this go. Maybe it is just to have peace of mind, right? More inner peace. Maybe it's just that you were at a 10 with your sadness and you just want to be at a 5, right? Typically, we work to get it to 0, but I'm not expecting that necessarily to happen for you in a general, self-study video. That happens in our private sessions together. Um, so close your eyes and just bring to mind a moment, in case you pause the video, where you're at with your sadness and the situation you were working on, what number you're at, where your body is at physically, and what you would like to still shift. Okay. And imagine sending that to your higher power. Right. So in this practice, I use the unseen therapist. If you've worked with me, you've heard that term before, but it's just a general term. You can call in your whole team of spirit guides. You can use the universe, higher power, Holy Spirit, God. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. And you're sending all of the unwanted feelings, thoughts, emotions about the situation that you're working on, all the physical sensations, the stress responses that you're feeling about this, which is tears or heart palpitations or tension, right? Send it all in a nice little box up to your higher power. And then ask for resolution. Please help illuminate for me whatever I need to hear or feel or see. Send me messages and help open me to receiving them. They could be messages in song, they could be messages from someone else, or I open up, my computer or social media and there's the thing I need to see or read, right? Or someone recommends a book, or you see a sign somewhere, or maybe it's repeating numbers. There are so many ways that spirit connects with us. We just have to be open to seeing them. So sending all of that up, and then anchor into your goal for a moment. Like, what is your goal here? How do you want to feel about the situation? How do you want to behave about the situation? And now anchor into one thing that makes you feel happy, that you're just so grateful for, really happy. Bring that into your heart space and just feel into that. Let the feeling expand, this happy feeling. Imagine it. If there's a picture of it, imagine it. Maybe you're at your happy place. Maybe you're with your favorite person or pet or child. Whatever it is, let it just be one thing so that you can focus on that. Let the image and expand above you like it's filling up the sky. And let the feeling expand in your heart and fill up your body. Let it become as big as you can. If your mind wanders, that's okay. There's no judgment here. Just come back to feeling and thinking about this happy moment. And then I want you to think about your goal already happened. Now, it might feel like an impossible feat, and I understand that, but just try to practice as much as you can. Your goal has already happened. What would that feel like to you? A celebration, excitement, peace? What would it feel like to you? Would it feel warm and loving? Would it feel um, grounding to you? Um, and who will you be telling that this happened? Maybe it's just your significant other, right? Or you just write it in your journal and you just keep it to yourself. But when something really shifts, we usually want to share it with someone, right? So who would you tell? And how would you be telling people? Right? Would you be posting it on social media? Would you be emailing or texting or calling someone? Just imagine it happening. And who will you be? Right? How will you behave once this situation is neutral for you? Right? This work does not mean that you completely forget about things. This work is about transmuting the feelings from sadness to neutral, or maybe contentment or happiness, love, joy, right? Something that will help you to feel better. So, what are the feelings that you can anchor into now with your goal already happened? Bring this into your heart space with the happy feeling and let it grow. Imagine feeding the end result, your goal already happened. Imagine feeding it with this happy moment that you were working with. It's really developing a different relationship with your emotions, with situations. It's developing a different perspective. It's rewiring your perspectives and thoughts and feelings. So be with this happiness. The goal already happened. And then what would be an affirmation that you would like to anchor into to manifest this to happen? Right? I have, I feel, right? I am free of fill in the blank, right? I have so much peace of mind around fill in the blank. This situation all worked out. Those are some simple and very common ones to use. So you're welcome to stay in this meditation as long as you'd like, right? Or keep coming back to it and repeating it. Obviously, you can use this on any situation that is making you feel sad and fill in the blanks with different situations or events. So jot down again, like where you're at, what came up, jot down your affirmations and stick with them. Consistency is the key to feeling better faster and having the long-lasting results that you want. And scientific studies say it takes about 8 weeks to start to rewire patterns. So if you've had an automatic pattern of feeling sad about something for a really long time, it's going to take a little time for you to rewire that into neutrality, if that's just where you want to start. Right? You don't have to make big leaps from sadness to happiness if that's not where you're at yet. Everyone is at their own journey, own their own place in their journey. So I'm sending you lots of love and a big hug, and I really hope this was helpful for you. I would love to know by sending me comments or anything. You can email me at merylhayton at gmail.com. And I hope to see you soon somewhere. Bye for now.